Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we're on the green server. On the level 20... what was that, 21? It's hard to remember. This is a couple videos ago. It's been a minute. But I think this was 21, and I was... yeah, because we've been having trouble finding a camp to do level 21. So I've been looking around. I wanted to stay in the Fey area, the Unrest area, stuff like that. And I think I found something for y'all. This may help you out. Maybe not. Maybe so. But I got to put it out there for you. The Enraged Goblins in Butcher Block. A little known camp tucked away that you may have never seen before. It's really for a quest. I think it's for like a I don't know, it's like a paladin or cleric quest. I think you need these beads, these enraged goblin beads. You take them back to Caladum or something. And but yeah, they got 3 goblins standing here. They're on I can't remember, I think it's like a 15-minute timer. Yeah, 15-minute timer. So you can kill 1 goblin every 5 minutes. All you have to be able to do is to break the camp. It's not very hard. And the goblins are around level 15, 16, something like that. So at level 21, I'm really pushing the boundaries of how long I could be at. Like, I found this camp very late in its lifespan. But it was exactly what I was looking for, too. Like, I wanted something easy that not a billion people are going to be at, that is, it's every 5 minutes I get a kill. Half the time they're green, half the time they're blue. It would have been great for level 20. It would have been great for level 19. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this camp is like 19 to 21-ish. And yeah, when you're in the situation that I was in, where, you're in Unrest and you're a little bit too high level for the main room and you just can't get into that fireplace group, and you go over to Mistmore and you're a little bit too level for that, and there's no group at the entrance and you can't solo the entrance, and you're deciding, hey, am I going to ride the boat? Am I going to get a port? Well, you don't have to if you go to this camp. You can buy yourself another level, get to level 22. Maybe that'll buy you your way into the fireplace group, or now you'll be able to do Mistmore. But yeah, this is 21 is the highest I'd recommend, and you just have to be able to split the camp. There's 3 goblins there. I think they're pretty much linked. I was calming them, and when I first get there, I calm them all. I pull one, I kill it. But I can see like anybody could do this, especially at 21. I think a ranger could do this, a warrior could do this. I saw a ranger run up and, only saw one person ever check this camp, and it was that one person. A ranger ran up. So, pretty sure, because there's guards nearby. So let me explain where this camp is. Alright, so you're in Butcher Block. Let's say you're coming from Fey, like the Felwith Fey, like Greater Fey, I think it is. Let's say you're coming from Greater Fey. Alright, so you're on the path. You're following the path. You're going. You pass the hut with the dwarf lady. You keep going. You're going. To the right is the chessboard if you went that way. To the left is Dagner's Cauldron if you went that way. You pass the lady with the little hut. You're going. You're on the path. You make it to those guards. You know the guards I'm talking about. People camp them sometimes. If you take a left, it heads towards Dagner's Cauldron, like the Druid Ring. If you take a right, it heads towards Caladum and like the docks. Right there on that corner where those guards are. People camp them all the time. Nizzle's right there, if you know Nizzle. Well, instead of going left, instead of going right, instead of going left, go straight. Go straight. Get off the paths. Go straight. Like, keep going straight. Don't take a left. Don't take a right. Keep going straight. You're going to, as soon as you hit the wall, take a right. And then there's this little nook to the left. So it's similar to where you would go if you're going to the Druid Rings, but more to the right, more towards Caladum, more towards the docks. It's another, I'm sure you've missed, maybe you've been running from the docks one day, or at Caladum one day, and you accidentally went into this little nook because you were trying to go to the Druid Rings or something, and you went to the right, one right too soon, and you saw this. And you can't even see these enraged goblins unless you go way back into there. So a lot of people don't even know about them. You can accidentally go back here and not even see the goblins because they blend into the green background. They, their names don't even really pop up until you get close to them. So yeah, and I think like if you're a range, any class could do this because you can run them to those guards. Those guards are so close. Go get a sow maybe. Maybe go to the Druid Rings, get a sow. Maybe you're a class that already has so. Maybe you can cast a spell from far away, then run to the guards. The guards will help you break this camp, is what I'm trying to say. If you're not an enchanter like me, let's get some action here, because we don't have a lot of time today. I did sit here for a minute because, you know, I made it. I like to have it as it's like a dad camp for me. I'm making I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm showing it. Exactly what I was talking about. All right, we'll just let it play, and then I'll show you exactly where this camp is. But I found it, y'all. This is the camp. I mean, I could have went to OOT. I could have got a port. I could have went to Karanas. I could have went anywhere else. I could have kept trying for the fireplace and trying for an entrance group at Mistmore. But you see where I'm going to run out here. I'm going to show you where we're at. So this is where the entrance to this little nook. It's literally just like a dog leg. There's the guards I was talking about. There's Nizzle. You look out here, you can see the path. It's right there. There's the path that heads to Caledon. Heads to the docks. So I'm just showing you that. There's the guards right there. Nizzle. And then if you look this way, if you had kept going that way, it would be towards the Druid Rings, Dagner's Cauldron. If you get on that path right there, you're heading towards Dagner's Cauldron. Yeah, I just wanted to show y'all where it was. Finally found it. I don't think it's amazing or anything, because sometimes the goblins are green. You might have a streak where you kill 6 in a row and they're all green, but they all do give experience, even if they're green. And, you know, 60% of the time they're blue. It's not crazy. It's decent. I could probably still do this camp at 22, but it would be all greens and it wouldn't be worth it. The one downside is there's no loot. But you're going to have those camps sometimes. I had a guy the other day. His name was Hairtoe. Shout out to Hairtoe. He was like, I didn't know about that giant camp in Frontier Mountains until you told me about it. Said it helped him get to 60 on his Necro. And the only downside to that camp is also that there's no loot. But sometimes you need those camps. Then once you have this broken, it's so easy. You break the camp. And what I like to do, there's 2 different ways you can do this. You can either break it to where you're killing 1 goblin every 5 minutes, or you can make it to where you have like 10 minutes of downtime. And I was going for the 10 minutes of downtime, so I'd kill all 3 as fast as I could with like 30 seconds to a minute in between the spawns. That's what I was trying to make it be. Wasn't always that. Sometimes there's 2 minutes between the spawns. Sometimes there's, you know, whatever. But I was trying to make it to where there was like a minute or less between the spawns. That way I would have 10 minutes of downtime, completely safe area. Nobody comes back here. You can go AFK in between. So you're going to kill 3 goblins, and then you have 10 minutes of AFK. Come back, 3 goblins, 10 minutes of AFK. Bang, bang, bang. Every 15 minutes, kill 3 of them, get experience. It's pretty good. It's decent. It's like a super safe way to go from 21 to 22, 20 to 22, 19 to 22. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, if you're at 19, I'm not going to say, like, don't go to Unrest and come here because you won't get any loot. It might be a little bit slower, but it's really super safe, and it's really good for when you need that camp that just, okay, I'm going there then. Like, I'm in Unrest, I can't get in a group. I'm talking to people in Mistmore, they don't need me. What do I do now? That's the situation I was in. This is it right here. You come here, you try this. And if you come here and try this and there's actually somebody here, that'd be pretty crazy. They must have watched this video, or they must be that one other guy. Then you head to the docks and you go to OOT. You're on your way anyway. It's on your way, just check it. But before you go all the way to OOT and ride a boat, just check this camp, because you might be able to get to 22 here, or 21, or whatever. Be a little bit stronger for Mistmore or OOT. Because we did try OOT, and that's going to be the next video, the Gargoyles, the Haunted Island. And I'm glad I got a little bit closer to 22, is all I'll say. And, yeah. But one other thing I wanted to say in this video is, like, how are you guys feeling about the channel right now? If you can, I know that only one person's probably going to do it, maybe 2. Put something you like about the channel, and then put something that you think I could do better about the channel. Like some constructive criticism. The only one thing I would say about the constructive criticism, if you say that there's too much Gems of War, like, try to elaborate and explain how I could do better. Like, if you literally just say, you know, I like the P99 stuff, but there's way too much Gems of War, that doesn't help because, like, the Gems of War keeps the doors open, the lights on. It allows us to make these other videos. And I've never. People always say like when I do the when I complain about P99 or views or EverQuest or something, they're like, well, you can't. Everybody knows you can't make a channel off of EverQuest. Well, I'm not trying to. I never said I was. I just want it to be like supplementary. To add to. It's not supposed to be the. It's not supposed to be the thing that's keeping the doors open and the lights on. But it would be nice if it would be supplementary. Help us get to the next level. I always wanted to make it about twice as big as I am right now would be great, because then I could maybe get an editor. I could start editing more, and then everything would just snowball and get so much better, because I know that's exactly what I need. But it never happens. Like, I try. Gems of War only gets me so far, not far enough. I add another game, like P99, but it doesn't do, it's not, I don't know. It never did the supplementary thing I wanted it to do, to where I'm trying to get you something where it's not dark. Well, we're a dark elf here. That's a little better. I guess I remembered that it was dark out. I hate that about this, too. Like, I was watching one of my old shaman videos, and I was complaining about how dark it looked. But yeah, I just want to know, like, you guys, like, what could I do better? Like, I didn't do the video on Sunday. That's because I wasn't feeling super motivated, honestly. It's hard to feel motivated sometimes. And there's definitely, I feel like there's potential. People downplay the potential of P99 and EverQuest and stuff, but you got people like Ion Blaze out there. You got a couple of other channels, and when they only do EverQuest, they do okay. They do okay. They're getting 1,000 views or 2,000 views over time. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking, yeah. But when it's like 200 over time and 300 over time, that's... Anyway, I didn't mean to get... I just want y'all to, like, let me know. What do you like about the channel? That way I don't change it. Like, tell me something in the comments. What you like about the channel. That way I don't, like, change that. Because I might be changing things going forward. I don't know. And then tell me one thing you don't like. And if it has anything to do with, like, the Gems of War all over the channel, then you need to, like, explain, elaborate, and let me know what I could do better. Because, on YouTube now, it actually shows you videos that are catered to you. Like, when you come to my channel, YouTube literally will show you, like, all EverQuest on my channel. So that's not as big of a problem as it used to be. I don't know. I say turn off notifications and just check on my channel a couple times a week. And you know that my playlists, I do so much better with EverQuest than I do with Gems of War. Like, I feel like I do better with y'all with my playlists. Like, you got a whole freaking Necro going 0 to 60. You got a whole freaking Shaman going 0 to 54. Now you got an Enchanter going 0 to 22. You got all those starting a series videos. Gems of War, they complain sometimes because I don't have enough playlists. I have like a Gems of War playlist. I have like a Delve Guide playlist. I have like a Starting Over playlist. For as much content as I do for Gems of War, I should have way more playlists. I feel like I do good with the playlists on EverQuest. But I want to know what I could do better, because I'm not ready to give up yet. And I want to see this Enchanter get to 60, maybe. That's another video I want to make, is like how I feel about the Enchanters so far. And I got a couple other good ideas, too. I think they're good ideas, which doesn't always mean you will think they're good ideas, I promise you. But I don't want to, I want to be able to do those things, but I need this to be supplementary. I'm not asking for it to be Gems of War, but it'd be cool if it was 1/7 of Gems of War, or a fifth, a quarter, something like that would be great. As far as like keeping the doors open, the lights on. Anyway, Raged Goblins, Butcher Block, level 21 Enchanter, a bridge camp between Unrest and Mistmore, or Unrest and Traveling the World, OOT. Seems like there's going to be a lot of potential camps in OOT, and we're going to head there next. I have it recorded already. Me and Trey did Gargoyles, and that'll be the next video. I don't know when. I can't say when. At the worst, it'll be next Wednesday. I might scale back to once a week again. I tried the twice a week thing, I try things, and then I evaluate. If it goes well, we keep doing it. If it doesn't, we don't. So I may go back to once a week on this EverQuest stuff for a little bit, so I can maybe try some other stuff. I don't know, but it's just for now. I love this game. I'm never going to stop. So if at worst case scenario, we'll play it once a week for the rest of our lives. Best case scenario, we could play it every day. We can do live streams. We can make it our main game. I don't know, but it just never got to that point. So here I am complaining again. Hairtoe, shout out to Hairtoe. Appreciate you. Hairtoe, your name kind of sounds like a concerto, Hairtoe. I don't know. Oh crap! Hold on, I gotta pause for a sec. Yeah, yo, I'm almost out of time. So just to reiterate here, we got this camp. I found it. It was cool. It got me almost all the way to 22. Between Unrest and Mistmore, if you're looking for something, you're in the Butcher Block area, the Fey area. I would totally recommend it. You can break it by using the guards. If you're an Enchanter, if you're a Necro, I think you'll be fine. You can even Fear Kite back here as a Necro, I'd say. Bard, if you're a Bard, you could kite these. Wizard, kite them. Druid, kite them. Like, I swear. There's 3 of them, so it's worth it. For a Bard, a Druid, a Wizard. So all over, because they don't cast any spells. They're not super hard. There's guards right there. It's in a little nook. Nobody's ever at it. The only bad thing about it, like I said, is no loot. So if you're like loot or nothing, then you probably won't like it. But just to get one level from like 18 to 21, just to get one of those levels, just to be your thing that if you can't find anything else, like, I think it's a good one. It's a good one. But here's Hairtoe. Shout out to Hairtoe. Thank you so much, Hairtoe. Gave me a belt, the straw spun belt. I think that's a really good belt, by the way. Appreciate it. I did put it on because, I don't know, it had more AC. I asked Hairtoe for some drink. We were talking. He has a Necro, level 60 Necro. He watched my videos when I was a Necro. So yeah, talking for a little bit on there. But let me know. That's the other thing. Just let me know in the comments what I can do better. I know there's a lot of things, like a lot of obvious things that I could do better. But if you have something, I don't know. Maybe just anything would help, even if it's obvious. Just to nail it in, you know. Give me that. Give me it again. You know what I mean? Whatever it is. Like, stop complaining in your videos about YouTube. And yeah, it is what it is. And I'll just say, all right. I know one way to stop complaining. Anyway, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Usually the people watching and listening aren't the ones. It's like, can you help me to reach those other people? You know, I'm complaining again, and it's not to you really, but it's like, can you help me reach those other people, please? Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.